What is going on, everybody, and welcome to part 1 of Garry's Mod Game Mode Programming. Today we are just going to be doing the basic folder setup and file setup that we need in order to get this game mode up and running. So let's begin. In order to get to this game modes folder, you want to go to wherever your Garry's Mod game was downloaded to, or wherever this Garry's Mod folder is. Once you're in that, go click on the Garry's Mod again, and then go to game modes. And once you're there, you'll know you're there when you got these 3 folders, the base, sandbox, and Terrortown. So if you see that, then you are ready to go. So first thing we want to do is that we want to create a new folder and call this whatever you want your game mode to be called. I'm just going to call it game mode just for simplicity's sake. Then go into that, and we're going to need 3 more folders. We're going to need a folder called content. And what this will do is this will store all the models that our game mode requires. So character models, weapon models, and so forth. Next, we need an entities folder. And inside of this entities folder, we want to create a folder called effects, another folder called entities, and another folder called weapons. And what this entities folder will do is that this is just going to be the place that all of our scripted entities will be stored. So if we want to make an entity, this is where we make it. And then next we want a folder called game mode, just like that. And this can be called, or this has to be called game mode. And we're going to need to create a new text document. This text document is going to have to be the name of the game mode. So whatever you name this folder, in my case I named the folder game mode, because that's the name that we're going to be using for the game mode that we're working on here. Whatever that game mode name is, you want that to be the name of this text file. So gamemode.txt. And in this gamemode.txt folder, or file, my bad, we're going to need just a few things here. To start off, we want the name of the game mode. And this needs to be the exact name of that first folder that we created. And then we're going to want something called base. And then just do a few tabs over, just to make it look nice. Then the title. And this is just the title of the game mode, so whatever is going to be displayed. And let's just call it game mode with a capital G, just to make it look good. And then maps. And what this maps thing is that if you want your game mode to be run on only certain maps, then you'd put a certain type of map here. So if I wanted this to only be run on the GM maps, you would do something like that. So GM construct and stuff like that. But in this case, I really don't care what map it's run on, so we're just going to leave it blank. And then we want the menu system. Gotta put that in quotes. Menu system. And set that to 1. And what this is that by setting menu system to 1, it'll allow your game mode to be selectable from the main menu. And I'll show you what that is probably in the next episode when we actually get to the programming of some stuff. But basically, this allows your game mode to be selectable. And that's it for that gamemode.txt folder. And 2 more things that we want to do. We don't have to, but I'm going to show it just in case this is something you want to do. We need to create 2 images here. So open up your favorite paint editor or painting tool and create 2 new files. We need a 24 pixel by 24 pixel and a 288 by 128. And this first one, you can draw whatever you want in there. I'm just going to fill it up with a random color. So let's do orange. And save this. Is this the right folder? Yeah. And save this as icon 24. And basically what this is this is going to be the icon for your game mode. So from the main menu, this icon will show up right next to the name of your game mode. This next one, draw whatever you want, color whatever you want, does not matter. Be as artistic or unartistic as you want. Save this one as logo.png. And what this one is this is just the logo for your game mode. This is what's going to be on the main menu. So this is the basics of the game mode. What we need in the game mode folder is all right there. And so now that this is all set up, we can get to some programming. So hopefully you learned something, and I hope to see you next time in part 2. Thank you.